Hi, welcome to Eureka Archery, and in this video I'm going to show you how to prepare hide glue using gelatin. So in this part I'm going to show you how to mix it with water and how to prepare it the right way. Alright, so for this particular preparation you will need a glass or a cup, heat resistant to at least boiling point. You'll need a stirrer, I'm just using an old pencil, water, the gelatin itself, and some heat resistant glove. Additionally, I actually set up this little barbecue outside because gelatin or hide glue smells really bad and I don't want to stink up the house. So I'm keeping it at very low ember, as you can see. So I'm keeping it at a very low ember, as you can see. Really low. I'm just using charcoal as fuel, and that keeps the water from boiling. It's just hot enough for the hide glue. So let's prepare the hide glue. Alright, so for this preparation I'm not going to use the whole thing. The ratio that you need to remember is 1 part gelatin, powdered gelatin, and 3 parts water. Between 2 to 3 parts is fine. So I'm just going to eyeball it. You tear it up, put it in the sachet as such. Now I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to mix it with water. So bit by bit. Additionally, you can actually pour the water first and then pour the glue, but you don't want to use hot water. So once you've heated up enough, you want to make sure that there's very little bubbles, and the bubbles that you want to see is basically as a result of stirring and not boiling. You do not want to boil the hide glue at all. So I'm just stirring it to make sure that it's mixed well, and the consistency is, it should be fairly liquid, but ultimately to the touch it will be sticky, very sticky. Now if you come and take a look, the consistency is as such. You want to avoid clumps such as this one. If you do encounter it, you want to remove it because there's no use for it. It has solidified. So you want to keep the liquid as clear as possible, similar to this. Alright, so once you have it mixed enough, you're going to set it aside and let it cool down. You're going to let it cool down for a bit so that it starts to become sticky and tacky. So I'm quite alright with this for now. So this is how the glue is supposed to look like, and I'm using very low fire. Right, so once you're satisfied with that, it takes approximately 5 to 10 minutes at very low heat, but always keep an eye on the glue. You don't want to boil it at all because it will spoil the glue. So once you're done, put your gloves back on and you're going to set it aside. Alright, you can see it's going to rain again, so it's been a very rainy weather here in Malaysia. This is the only chance I have to actually do this outside. So I'm just gonna use a scrap piece of this is bamboo, compact bamboo, or rather packed bamboo, solid, and we're gonna see how to apply it. So once the hide glue is hold to the touch, you will see that it's actually sticky. See, it's very tacky. What you're going to do next is essentially apply it to the wooden parts. That's all you got to do. It's runny, but it's sticky. Now the consistency can be a little bit thicker than this, but I like to use light coats so that I can wait it out to dry and apply it to others. So glue still warm, and essentially you just coat all the wooden parts with the hide glue. Now you want to let it dry for a full day before you apply another coat. Now if you want to keep the glue, all you have to do is store it in a dry place and away from pests, and when you're ready, apply it again. It can last up to 3 to 4 days, but keep it away from pests. It does go bad. It is an organic glue after all. So hope you learned something new. This is basically how to prepare hide glue from gelatin and how to apply it to your wooden bows. For more archery updates, we are both on Facebook and on YouTube. Like, subscribe and share. Eureka Archery. See you again.